The MET-CBT training and accompanying training resources offer you a variety of strategies to help your youth, young adult clients, and their supports develop internal motivations and skills to generate healthier behaviors. It is important to learn and practice MET-CBT skills over time. This process will be much easier if you understand and adopt the motivational interviewing spirit, or underlying philosophy. The MI spirit can be remembered by the acronym ACEC: autonomy, collaboration, evocation, compassion. One easy rule to remember for embodying the spirit: always ask questions that elicit the client or family's perspective. Don't try to offer advice or make things right, but rather promote self-awareness. The following brief discussion gives an example of a provider putting that MI spirit into action, right from the beginning of an introduction to MET-CBT.
Okay, so the MET-CBT sessions I was discussing with you last week, they're engaging, there's activities and handouts for you, they're brief, and they seem to work very well for people your age.
Okay, well that's good because I hated going to those AA meetings with all those old timers spouting off about how drunk they got till they hit bottom. Those meetings went on forever and
Yes.
I just wanted to go to sleep.
You know, I've heard that same thing from many clients your age, but these are going to be very different. Okay, we're going to meet about 5 times, depending on what we both decide you need to accomplish your goals.
Five sessions?
Yeah, about 5, but we'll continue to meet after that just to satisfy your probation conditions. For the next few times that we meet, there'll be sessions like this where we talk, exchange ideas, get on the same page, and discuss your old habits and your goals. And then for the next few sessions, they'll be with learning and using new skills to replace those old habits to accomplish your goals. How does that sound to you?
I mean that's cool. I mean, just so long as you promise to continue to be upfront with me and, we keep on discussing what's important to me, then we're good.
Right, of course. And that's the main thing about this is we want to follow the activities outlined in the sessions, but we also want to focus on what's important to you. And you know what I love about working with you is that you've always been very open and honest about what you're struggling with. So that makes it really easy to say, okay, what can we do? And you have really good ideas about what you need. You just need to put those ideas into use a little bit more often.
It's just a whole lot of people that are pushing me to do it.
Right. Of course, you feel like your parents and your probation are forcing you to change.
In this short discussion, the therapist immediately frames all of the work in a collaborative and positive fashion. She explains the rationale behind why the sessions need to change, but does so within the perspectives of the client's strengths and desires. The client is always the primary focus, and the reason for doing MET-CBT is clear, but takes a back seat. Now compare this to a discussion where the therapist does not embody the MI spirit.
Okay, so the MET-CBT sessions that I was telling you about last week, they're brief and very effective, and they're proven to work for people your age.
Okay, because, I hated going to those AA meetings with all those old timers spouting off about how drunk they got till they hit rock bottom. Those meetings went on forever and I just wanted to go to sleep.
Okay, well, those old timers are going to be you in the next few years if you don't get a handle on this, okay? So we're going to be doing 5 sessions or so to help you learn about your use, your motivation, and give you some skills to quit.
5 sessions?
Yes, about 5. But after the MET-CBT sessions, we're still going to continue to meet here regularly so we can satisfy your probation conditions. I don't want to change what you've been doing, just to add to it. So for the next 5 or 6 times that we meet, we're going to have sessions like this one where we exchange ideas, talk, get on the same page about your goals and your old habits. And then we're going to have a few sessions on learning and how you can replace those old habits and accomplish your goals. And you know what? I'm certain that this is going to help you.
Okay, but I still want to talk about what's important to me.
All right, well, we do need to follow the agenda because I'm certain it's going to work. And if we get too distracted by everyday life, it's not going to work like it should.
Man, why is everybody pushing me to do something for them? What about me?
Right. Your family and your probation are forcing you to change. and now our meetings are going to be changing. But in the long run, I really think that's going to help you succeed and get where you need to be in probation and here.
In this discussion, the care worker focused on what she needed to accomplish and left the client's perspective out of the picture most of the time. Instead of reflecting and affirming the client's responsibility and helping to engage him into a new intervention, she chose to railroad the idea of change and thus took all the power in the relationship. Clearly, the first discussion is more collaborative and empowers the client to take control of change through honoring the client's autonomy and what is important to him. As you work through the techniques of motivational interviewing, try and connect what you are learning to these core values. As you practice them with clients, observe how they respond. This is when you'll get it, and motivational interviewing will become comfortable and natural for you.